What's up, YouTube fam? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Jamal. Today I wanted to talk about the infamous topic, how to get 6 figures worth of funding with only a 540 credit score or generally bad credit, right? So I know y'all seen this because I've seen it everywhere. If you've been trying to rebuild your credit, if you've been interested in applying for credit card or anything regarding the credit space, I know you've seen at least one IG or TikTok post saying that you can get $150,000 with only EIN, a 540 credit score, and an LLC, right? I know you've seen it. I've seen tons of comments of people even saying that's cap, you can't do that, or other people like, I'm interested, I need money, only got a 540, right? So here's the truth. It's possible, but it's not possible the way you think, okay? If you have a business, it is possible to have bad credit and still get access to 6 figures worth of funding for your business, not for you as a person, right? But for your business. And here's a way, and here are the well, y'all have to excuse me, that you can use to do that. All right, I'm gonna break it down. Let me make sure I take a look at my notes, because the thing is, these posts, when you see them, they sound real scammy, right? They sound real suspicious, because as a person who also helps people improve their credit and help business owners establish their businesses so that they can go for business funding, these are the type of things that I come across and I see, and I don't want people to be led astray. Okay, so if you really only have a 540 or less than a 680 and you're trying to get business funding, these are some factors that you want to be aware of. All right, you're going to want to need age. You have to have age. Your company needs to have been around for a little bit. Some lenders only require 3 months of age. Some lenders require a minimum of 2 years. Now, again, we're thinking about 6 figures. We're not thinking about 5,000, 10,000, 25,000. We're talking about, you want 6 figures of funding. You're going to want to make sure that your business has 2 years of history. Okay, you need to have 2 years of age on that business. We're talking about 6 figures now. Okay, the next thing you want to have is income. Your company needs to be producing income. If you want to bypass your personal credit, that means you're only focusing on the lifeblood of your company. And the lifeblood of any company is its cash flow. So if your company ain't cash flowing 6 figures, most banks are not going to lend you 6 figures, because they're giving you basically a percentage of how much your company earns. They're giving it back to you as a loan, because of course banking is a business of itself. They're not going to give money to anyone or anything that doesn't have the capacity to pay the money back. Okay, so you're going to need age, you're going to need cash flow. Particularly, you need to be showing, I would say, a minimum of 3,000. And I say that because we have institutions like American Express, through their Cabbage program, they have a business line of credit that will give you up to 250,000. Their minimum requirement is to show 3 months of $3,000 in revenue. Okay, which means you'll need a business bank account, right? You want your business to be. This leads me to the next thing. You're gonna want to make sure that your business is properly structured. So yeah, the EIN, the LLC, having a business bank account. Okay, just having a like business cash app account is not enough. Okay, you want to be doing business banking with a actual brick and mortar kind of financial institution or a online bank. Okay, so those are the next things you're going to need. Okay, now if you really out here, you really don't have good credit, one of your business partners or controlling members of the company will need to have good credit. Okay, so this is especially when you're starting out, because this post really appeals to like new entrepreneurs, people who haven't gone through the process, right? So you're going to need somebody at some point with good credit. If it's not you personally, then someone will need it in the company. Okay, unless your company out the gate you're doing, you know, $500,000, $1 million, something like that, where they can just go based off of the business cash and perhaps even the business collateral, and then use that to act as basically for them security, so they feel good about lending you the money. Okay, so just to recap: age, income, aka revenue. All right, you also want to make sure that your business is properly structured with a actual bank account. Now, some banks like Chase, depending on the size of the loan, they're going to want to see tax returns. And not only tax returns, they want to see 2 years of profit in the business. So that's also important, because I know y'all seen this too. 6,000-pound vehicle that was all over in the pandemic, right off a 6,000-pound car and all that. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. But remember, if you write off too much and it looks like your company's losing money, a bank wants to know that you can pay them back. So if it looks like your company has been bleeding money for 2 years, they may not lend to you. Okay, and that's where that's where the other parts come in: having the age, having the collateral, having a business partner who does have good credit, so you can leverage their good credit. Okay, and there are other like alternative ways of getting funded that's not directly through a bank. Okay, these may even be considered more traditional ways. We're talking about getting angel investors or VCs, or venture capitalists. Now, you also have lenders that will lend you solely based on your business revenue. Okay, again, income. That's things like Cap on Tap, things like the Divvy card. Okay, things like Brex. Okay, you also have MCAs, which is like Fundbox, which have crazy repayment terms, like they want to get paid every single day, or they have super high interest rates. Some other ways of getting access to 6 figures without necessarily going the traditional route of going through a bank. Have you gone through the funding process of attempting to get 6 figures with bad credit? Did you know that you needed all of these things in order to even get 6 figures in funding with bad credit? Okay, remember to like, subscribe, leave a comment below. Do you agree? Do you disagree? Did I leave something out? Does this sound crazy? Does it make sense? Let's have a conversation in the comments. All right, peace.